Good evening and good afternoon, good morning from whichever country you're watching me from. It's a good morning and good afternoon from wherever you're watching me from. And I want to welcome you to another program of at JNM 1000 Talk Show. And today I take you all the way to South Africa music, gospel music tonight here. We're going to celebrate and start off with Benjamin Dube, I Will Bless You. So today's topic is all about blessing. Blessing. That's our topic here today. Hi. I like and he loves to be called Lord Eddie. So Eddie Joseph, we welcome you. Are you a blessing to someone? And to follow that on, I would love to welcome our great brother as well, and the founder of CPD, and his name is Bernard Cavillo, and he loves and enjoys politics. Good evening, everyone. Join me for a cup of coffee and take a great seat. And today's topic is all about blessing. I want to invite a wonderful, great change maker, one of the best runners here in the whole world, and his name is Donald Brown, and he runs beautifully. May I appreciate Donald Brown. Thank you for joining us this evening, and help us with this topic as we go along. Donald Brown, taking you all the way to South Africa again. Music from South Africa. I do not own any copyright. So today's topic is all about blessing, and I'm wondering, have you blessed somebody in your life? And I'm just wondering as well, when you find blessing, how do you operate with people? Do you keep your friends or do you mock them? Hey! So, have you been blessed with your career? Have you been blessed with children? Have you been blessed with wealth? Have you been blessed with, just living? Let me hear you say you are blessed. I want to welcome Councillor Elizabeth Kangebe, one of our Kenyan councillors. So if you've been blessed politically as well, tell us, how do you bless other people? Woo, woo! Shake it! Bless you. Appreciating Jesse John, who's just joined us as well. Blessing. Say you're blessed as well. And if you feel blessed here tonight, may I also say today is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads in this place here tonight and across the whole world. We thank all the fathers of this world, and let me say good fathers. And of course, mothers who have always been fathers as well. We appreciate all of you. Happy Father's Day from me. Bless. Bless. So, South Africa music here today. Tell me something about blessing. Yeah, yeah. for joining me at JNM 1000 Talk Show. At JNM 1000 Talk Show. My telephone number is +44 77 423 804052. So I want to just thank you, all of you, for joining me here tonight. And as we listen to South African music here today, we are going to enjoy our music here today with Benjamin Dube. And the next song is Ginyakudanda. So I need to find out what that matters. And as we welcome people from Ghana, Ashanti Graham, thank you so much. Amos Mteule was here with us yesterday. Thank you for seeing you today again. I love you, all of you. So we're talking about blessing and how, you know, I spoke about, people asked me to talk about blessing and what it means. You know, sometimes even we don't know really what blessing, you know, people just say the word blessing really. And sometimes you don't even understand. So let's talk about blessing here tonight. Are you one of those people that if you bless someone else, you expect them to bless you back? Please tell me more about this. Let's talk. At JNM 1000 Talk Show, what's your position with blessing? Coffee. I love my coffee. I'm gracious. Have you wished everybody happy Father's Day? Even those who passed on will remember them. Today is their day. I thank you, my Father, for raising me up for the woman I've turned to be. So I thank my daddy, Mr. Julius Mahapila, and I hope you still look after me. And you're an angel and guardian angel to my life as well. I thank you, Daddy. Have you thanked your fathers and daddies from wherever you are? And I hope your children, for the daddies that are here joining me here today, I hope your children are celebrating you for being a good dad. If you're not, reflect. Here tonight. And if you're joining me, I'm the African Wonder Woman and my name is Juliet Mahapila at JNM 1000 Talk Show. And indeed, at JNM 1000, invite your friends. Let's talk about blessing. Have you invited your friends to join us here today? And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I do get to know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at JNM 1000 Talk Show here tonight. Thanks for joining me. And this copyright music does not belong to me. It's gonna be an easy one. I love you all. I want to say, if you're blessing somebody, do you always expect something back from them? And if you do, please, I'm going to ask you, think again. If you're blessing someone here today, you know, where do you expect your blessing come from? Are we talking here today? Blessing. Rioge, thank you for joining in. Can I welcome, I'm also welcoming Model Daryl Embley. Yesterday you were with us as well. I want to appreciate you. And thank you so much. If you'd like me to call you here tonight, please text me. Just put it on a comment here tonight, then I will be able to I'll be able to invite you and we can talk. Let's talk about blessing. Blessing. Hey! times, and I'm just wondering, and sometimes I've walked in many places, and as you walk in, and you step your footsteps there, and you walk in, and you just feel like a cold room sometimes, and you just feel that that room needs to be warmed up a little bit. And I know that there is people, I know for sure there is people who just walk in a room, and that room just lights up, you know, it probably was just waiting for that kind of sparkle, and I'm just wondering for those kind of people in the world. That is greatness as well. So I'm talking about blessing here today. Indeed. Let us hear from a few of you, and please make your comments. Let's hear from a few of you. What is blessing in your way? What do you think blessing is really about? When you say, I'm blessed, what are you referring to? Do you want to share your blessing in life with us? I want to say I love gratitude and abundance for myself. And I thank my Creator for that. I'm going to share something here today, and I'm going to put this one just down a little bit. And I'm going to share something nice, or something just for you to think about. Many a times when I've seen some people, it's not everyone. Some people will do something and expect something back from you. And sometimes I wonder, if those kind of people are doing something because they expect you to do a favor back for them. And so I'm putting this to you. Is that blessing, or is that just expectation, really? So I love to bring a great talk, as many of you know. And I love to be myself. I don't want people to try and be me as well. I want you to find your purpose in life. And if you can't find your purpose in life, we can refer you to places, to real people who know how to make you discover what you were born to do. And if you'd love me to be your master coach as well, please reach out to the right people, to great change makers. I want to celebrate a wonderful person who has held medalist, United Kingdom medalist. You can even see my Wonder Woman has now light up. And I pass this, because I tell you what, thank you, thank you, Donald Brown, for blessing our event in 2017. When I say to you, we bring great people to our programs, sometimes I don't scream it out. But I tell you what, you get the best in life. Because I believe in bringing greatness and bringing the people to ourselves. Thank you for blessing us. And if you see what he's created, he has created this piece of artwork that is so beautiful to watch. It's a piece, like piece. He's done it all by himself. And I would love to share that picture for people to see what you created. And to me that is blessing, to bless the whole world with something that joins us together. So I love that. Indeed. So let's just tune in again into our blessing here tonight. And that is our topic here today. So we took it all the way to South Africa, and thank you to South Africa for beautiful music. Let's take it to Kenya, because we've got lots of people from Kenya here today. I will take it to, let me take it to Eunice Njeri. Eunice Njeri, because I love her songs. And I'll just pick one random song from a wonderful gospel singer. Her name is Eunice Njeri. And I'm going to take it to one of, I'll just randomly select here today. Blessing. Let's see if she's got something for blessing for us. And let's I'm gonna go for Unatosha. Unatosha means, you know, I'm fulfilled. Yeah, Unatosha. Let's hear just a little bit of that. And we appreciate the directors as well, Eunice and Jerry. And this is not my copyright music. This is Swahili music here tonight. So, follow the people who love you. And sometimes, even establishing those people who love you can be sometimes very difficult. But I want to say, when you find somebody who loves you dearly, so carry your own cross, the song says. And I'm talking about blessing. So, have you been looked down by other people because they are not, you know, those people are looking down on you because you're not blessed like them, you know, so they tend to see like, oh, this person is not blessed like me, so they start looking down upon you. How do you handle such when you find yourself in such a position? So, you know, do this, sometimes when you're blessed, are you arrogant? Are you an arrogant person when you're blessed and you feel that now you're on top of the world? Have you come across such people? And you know, sometimes I just want to laugh because I know what I'm talking about. So, oh, Natasha. I just want us to flow Kenyan music here today. Eunice and Jerry, her name is. And the song says that she's been pulled closer to God. So, Unatosha, Wanitosha, you know, Unatosha, Eddie, help me to translate that as well. Bishop Mel, I'm blessed. Bishop Mel, African Wonder Woman, sending greetings. Help us with this topic, blessing and what it means. Bishop Mel, I'm wanting your help in this. If you're ready, I can bring you live. Get ready. If you're ready, please comment and you can help us discuss this topic. Bishop Mel, absolutely wonderful to see you. And thank you so much for always blessing and just Wanitosha. Wanitosha. Unatosha. And we've got Isaac Kamweru as well. Pastor, oh my goodness me, Pastor Isaac Kamweru, Destiny Life Ministry. You know, when I met Pastor Isaac Kamweru, he was doing great work to support marginalized children. And I remember when he was telling me that story, but I'm not sort of a person who will do the listening. I know I talk and yap and all this kind of thing, but I've got very good listening ears as well. And I never forget stuff, so trust me in that. And I want to celebrate a great pastor who has supported so many Kenyans, Pastor Isaac Kamweru. Great to see you. Destiny Life Ministry. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. And of course, it's your one and only African Wonder Woman. Thank you. Today's topic, once again, Pastor, help us with that, is blessing. Give us some comments. Let us pick on some of the learning about, let's learn and share and help us to think and also know more about blessing and what it really means. Pastor Kamweru, please help us with that one. And indeed, thank you again, Duncan, for joining us here tonight. And Njokiki Gudha, all the way from Kenya. And that was a classmate. She was behind me, behind classes, and Kiguda. It's lovely to see you all the way in Kenya and celebrating you for coming in and joining us. I don't know what time it is in Kenya. Nani kama wewe. We are celebrating Kenyan gospel singers here tonight as well. So we've got Eunice Njeri. Nani kama wewe. Nani kama wewe. Nani kama wewe. Nani kama wewe means who is me, who is like you? Who is like you? Nakuinua, nakupenda. I love you, you know, I love you. So we celebrate Eunice Njeri. I love her music. It blesses my soul. Thank you so much, John Sauter, for joining us here tonight. I'll get the lyrics for that one in a few minutes. We're gonna have to do a rewind for that one. Hey. Nani kama wewe nikuyu. Nani kama wewe. And I know Lord Eddie, he loves that title as well. I know he's singing with me, he's dancing with me. Thank you so much, John. I greet you as well. And John says good evening, madam, and definitely I greet you as well. African Wonder Woman says greetings all the way to Kenya. And of course, Nigeria has joined us as well. If I've left anyone, please, Karim Akande, it was lovely to meet you the other time when we had a beautiful discussion all the way from Sierra Leone. Today's topic is about blessing. How many people do you bless along your journey? Hey! Yesterday we talked about, who will remember what we talked about yesterday? We're going to be having a challenge quiz maybe every end of the week, so that I see who is watching and who will remember some of the topics we are talking about. I'm still waiting for your comments. Are you telling me here tonight you're not blessed? And when have you not, tell me what you know about blessing. Come on, everyone. You must know something about blessing. If nobody's commenting about blessing, hey, I don't know. Are you not blessed? Tell me one good thing that you've been blessed upon. Have you shared your blessing to other people? Hey, hey. Indeed, I tell you what, I'm still waiting for your great comments here. Duncan Buchanan, absolutely wonderful to see you. African Wonder Woman sends you beautiful greetings as well. Hey, so who is like you? That is what the song is asking. Who is like you? Who is like you? And I tell you what, there's nobody like you. So start living your life and nobody else's life. If you're blessed, I'm just asking questions here today. I love to provoke thoughts. So duniani, here on earth and even in heaven. Let me just start some stuff. I'm just gonna start you off. Blessing can be in form of career. Blessing can be forming of children well. You know, just doing daily things really. And you confuse those kind of, gifts, as, and don't forget spiritual growth as well. And physical growth. Nasema means I'm saying it. That is what she's telling us. Amina means amen. You're accepting that. And the director for that music was John Yinka, so we thank Eagle Films for supporting and of course producing that music for Eunice Njeri. Copyright music does not belong to me, and I'm just discussing here tonight all about blessing. This is public music, so I just declared that oh my goodness me, it's always lovely to just listen to beautiful music. So we're talking about blessing here today. Bishop Mel, explain to us more about blessing. And of course, I'm relying on the topic as well. We've got Pastor Isaac Kamweru here as well. I'm gonna go for another song. I'm taking you to Dar es Salaam now. It shall be permanent blessings. So it should be permanent what the Lord has done for you. Permanent. Shall be permanent. It doesn't stand for me. Shall be permanent. Permanent. Can you say that you're constantly blessed? Hey, look who's joined us here tonight. Lucy Mongai Maple, sister to Diane. Karibu sana. Hey. Yes, people are asking me how do I always remember everybody, because I pay attention to everybody. If I come across somebody in my journey, that's just me. I pay attention to who they are, what they do. I like asking questions. People will tell you that. I love to know where you're coming from, what are you discussing, and I'll ask you. And sometimes some people think, oh, she's talking too much. No. It's because I want to know what kind of what is your purpose here in life as well. So that is why I remember. And that is my gift. Hey, don't try to be like me. Don't nadi kwebu, karibu, in Swahili, welcome. Shall be permanent. And people are saying to me, blessing. Let me just check my other phone and what we are getting from here, what people are saying. So people are saying, should you keep friends who are constantly mocking you? That is a question. Hey, that is a big question we are being asked here today. Yeah, so another question is, how do you handle blessing when you find yourself in a position? How do you handle blessing when you find yourself in a position? Hey, permanent shall be permanent. Right, so I'm gonna go all the way down to so I'm just reading the comments. I still have to read the comments, otherwise we miss out many of the comments. And it's great to welcome you every single time. So we're looking at what it means to be blessed in life, And on top of that, what sort of person are you? If you meet somebody who is blessed, are you able to understand that they are blessed? Are you able to enjoy their blessing? Are you able, to not start some kind of what do you call it? Somebody said to me, I always say to somebody says, they're gossiping, and I say to them, let them continue. Did you know that when they are talking and talk and talk and talk and talk, do you know that that is also sometimes a blessing? Because when they are talking, they are actually, some of them are just talking and talking, and when they are talking, people get to say, who is she? Huh? And you know what? Depending on what they say, some of them, they like to gaslight. Forget about those ones who always do gaslighting. Those ones have got what I call I don't want to say the word because we're talking about blessing, but I want to remind people there is some kind of things when you're being blessed. I want from a Christian perspective, I love this story about Joseph and his brother. And for those who are, I always leave the preaching to the pastors, because I feel that the pastors and the bishops do a better job in terms of preaching about this. But the story I love to share. So the story of Joseph and the brothers. So Joseph was a blessed child, we are told, and the brothers did not like, or the siblings were jealous and envious, and that's the story goes by that. And so eventually they're traveling because there was some kind of problems, and Joseph then is sold and or thrown to this pit or something along that side. But anyway, that's the story behind that. And so in the end, Joseph becomes a king. And Joseph still comes back to the family and blesses the family. So I come back to that story because I love that story. Whenever I think about blessing, blessing upon your home, blessing upon your family, blessing even people that you meet. So whenever we think about that, we think about how we can celebrate, because that story reminds us how to bless other people, and that's why I'm always happy to share some of these stories. Back to Kenya. Mwema. This is by Mercy Masika. Mwema means nice. Be nice. Mwema Masika. Hey. Technical. I tell you what, when you also are able to, when you bless people, you also get, when you, let me translate that. When you're blessing someone, you will always receive sifa. Sifa is glory. Whenever you bless people, those people remember you. So you're not boasting or bragging, because what you're doing is you're just doing something gracious. So that's why I'm talking about blessing as well. And your creator always gets the light for you. You don't need anybody, you don't need, when you're consistent, the grace of God or the grace of your Creator comes from you. People might even talk and talk and talk, but it doesn't matter, because light is not from, it is actually comes from above. Karma, it's called like karma. Some people call it law of attraction. And I tell you, the law of attraction is real. Hey! I'm taking you all the way to Kenya, celebrating magical Kenya as well. Yes, we're celebrating magical Kenya. I love the songs here tonight. I'm taking you country, world music as well, gospel music. We want to appreciate all the gospel singers across the whole world. Copyright music is not mine. No. Let's try Gloria Muliro. Gloria Muliro. She was here actually a few, she came here, when was it? In one of the parks, I believe, and indeed. Or let's try, okay, I'll try Narudisha by Gloria Muliro. Let us go to Gloria, do you remember that kind of tongue twister, Gloria. Anyway, here she comes. And Gloria Narudisha, that is the song we are celebrating here. Narudisha means giving back. Just let's take it slowly. If you're not blessing someone here tonight, please remember to start, and I ignite the spark in your fire tonight. Return someone else's fire. Happy Father's Day for those who've just joined us here tonight. Right down here in United Kingdom. Thank you. I tell you what. Some people want even some, they're asking me to bring Ada. Okay. We'll play. If there's something that you really like, help us here tonight. Okay, someone is asking me, how do you know that you've been blessed? That's a great question. How do you know that you have been blessed? For me, I always believe, let me say that, I believe that we are blessed every day in our life. And so for me, when I look at blessing, I tend to just go by, even waking up in the day, I feel I'm blessed. That is just me. Some people sometimes are looking for so many things, but for me, just to wake up, I cheer up, because I know that it's by His grace that I'm up. And that's just from when I was young anyway, because I believe that living is important. And some days might be like you're low. I'm not gonna say every day is a beautiful day, but what I'm gonna say is, with His love, we are blessed. And we need to learn as human beings, really, not just as human beings, to appreciate this world. So for me, whenever I look at this world, I believe it's my responsibility and it starts with me. So when people are saying, oh, you know what? I say, yes, I know what. Because I know that it starts with me. And if you're going to help anybody in this world, before you even help other people, you have to reflect in your heart. And sometimes I have to be, sometimes we think with our heads before we think with our hearts. I want us to learn to do both. So sometimes we shouldn't be too quick to speak. Let us have this kind of greatness and begin to understand that it's not the knowledge and indeed it's the wisdom that begins to bless other people. Narudisha means when you give back. I hope I'm speaking something that is, but when it comes to blessing, let the pastors and the bishop do the right. They're the ones who are going to explain to you what it means to be blessed. And I hope that will help. Oh, I've got a wonderful pastor as well in-house here tonight. I celebrate Pastor Abby Omo Jehovah Jireh. That is my great good comrade. And I remember when she brought me to one of her shows. I celebrate you, Abby. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. Shiro Wainaina and the little ones, I celebrate you as well. She always makes me laugh and dances her days every single day. So we're talking about blessing here tonight. So let me take you to somebody wanted to listen to Cheta, and I love Cheta. That is all the way in Nigeria. Before Cheta, so Cheta Ada, and I do love this song as well. I celebrate her because she blesses us in her soul, in her songs, in you name it, And so think about a child, children. Many of you, when children are bringing stuff to you, gifts, and you know how they really are happy, they bless you, and that is the kind of sort of like attitude we should have. So I leave you with that. I am God, I'll never fail. Cheta, sing along. Yesterday, today, and forever the same. Cheta, Cheta, celebrating Ada Cheta by Cheta. That's Nigeria. Oh, let's go. Take it easy. Let's flow. Let's flow with the A. Thank you so much. Somebody says sending me blessing. Many thanks. I appreciate that. And when you're blessing people, do you really wholeheartedly give your blessings as well? Hey, I question that. I'm Jehovah. I am able and there. Is anything too hard for me? Is it ever too late for me? Whatever is it about, I'm forever the same. Cheta, Cheta. Yes, I used to be in Christian Union when I was at school. And here I was... I used to do this hobby. I talked about it yesterday actually. I was in this choir. It was called Aliguana, and mainly the people were from Montego Bay, and we used to go for choir. So I used to enjoy. So even this one, I'm just enjoying. Thank you for joining me. JNM 1000 Talk Show. Let there be light in the world again. Let there be light in the world again. It's the barren a song. Who gives the barren a song to sing? Who makes the dead to rise again? The first and last, beginning and end. I'm forever the same. Is anything too hard for me? Is it ever too late for me? Whatever it is I am, I'm forever the same. That is what it says. Is there anybody who would like me to bring them live here tonight? Anyone who's ready for me to come? Majid, Dr. Majid Kawa. I love your meditation every morning. I'm always watching your meditation every morning, and a great way to start your day as well. Not alone. That is why we start our day in graciousness. Tell me about the blessings that you want every single time. Let us begin to testify. You know, like when we're testifying, or if you're not from a Christian background, I want to welcome all multi-faith, by the way. You know, whenever I'm talking, I love to coach. But more often, some people even, these days even maybe, it's not even coaching. I love to problem solve. Let me put it that way. Problem solving, yeah. Let's talk about that, yeah. Problem solving. Are we able to help people to understand the meaning of blessing? Can we do that as people, as human beings? Hey, I'm leaving you with that one, you know. I'm telling you, that one is a heavy, heavy, heavy question. You see, when I'm also when I'm doing the ICT, this is where I love, you know, I always say it's good to have men. For me, I love men doing the ICT. I always declare that because when they are doing the ICT, I don't have to look this way, then look this way. I always say that, at least I admit I like it when the men are doing the ICT. I love it. And now we are behind again. You can see that. So let us come. Somebody has said they loved last week's music. It was Elijah. The one you're looking for is Elijah. Let us go for Elijah. I know the one you want. Yes, I know the one she was. It is awesome God. That one was Elijah. I always love it as well. There's two actually. There's God of Wonders, which really brings the light on me, and also awesome God. But let's go for God of Wonders because that brings the spark and also it brings this blessing in this room as well. So we're going to go for Celebration, and I love his songs as well. All the way in Nigeria, Elijah Oyelade. People seem to love that one. And so, we're going to just find Elijah Oyelade here this evening. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I really appreciate all of you. And if you know how to play the piano, please. Hey, and the guitar. I tell you what, I just feel my soul here tonight. Blessing somebody. If you just need to be lifted here up tonight, we lift you up here tonight. Yahweh, we glorify your name, Adonai, Yahweh, and forever you will be, my God. You know, some people have got, you know, different communities worship differently, and I just want to celebrate every single one of you for joining us here tonight. I'll read some of the comments if there's any comments that has come in here tonight. back. And I never expect anything back. You know why? Because when you give, you receive. Hey! And you will never lack. And if you don't believe me, let me tell you, try it for once. After 1 year, come back and tell me what you discover. Out of wonders, away. You will never lack. If you give freely, you will never lack. You will never lack. Believe me in that one. And if you tried for 1 year and you come back and tell me you did not receive, I will double your portion because I know I will receive. So please, that one I give it to you, that one. And make sure you bring this video to me and you say that is what I said. So try it today, you know. And never, when you give freely. Don't have a heavy heart. You see me? Even if people think I'm bad or I'm good or anything, one thing, and I learned this when I was a young girl, by the way, because I know the secret of living even longer, even the secret of just being a nice person. You know, a lot of people will be having all kind of, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. But you know, there's one thing I always say. When you meet people, meet them at their space. Meet them at their journey of life. Because many a times you don't know what somebody is going through. And so many a times, even if you can see that kind of environment that is not, it's just somehow, you know, give myself that kind of space. So, I'll give you tips in a minute. Yahweh. We glorify your name. Are you know, people, you know, for me, it's only now maybe I'm singing, like the way I'm singing. But before I'm just like, yeah. And so because of that, I just felt that I enjoy singing because I love singing. I love gospel music personally. I love reggae. I love all kinds and bound to worship you. So yes, I'm waiting for comments for blessing here tonight. Great. And we've got another 5 minutes to go. Thank you so much for everybody who is joining here tonight. Happy Father's Day, every single one of you. Dirango somewhere, all the way from Kenya joining us. And schoolmate, and I believe he's in America. Yes, I also follow. You see, there's also one thing, when I see sometimes people think that I don't keep on top. I try and keep on top. You can imagine some days I wake up to 20,000 messages, 30,000 messages, but I tend to still skim so that I know what is happening. And I love to reflect. So today here we are talking about blessing and what blessing is all about. Let me appreciate. If you're blessed in a career, we thank you. Bless someone else. If you're blessed with children, we thank you as well. Make sure that you're blessing and bringing those children very well. If you're blessed with many properties, help somebody enjoy those properties. If you're blessed with many cars, share your cars with someone else. If you're blessed with food, too much food, please call people to celebrate with you so that we enjoy that dinner with you. If you're blessed with great friends, tell somebody else and share your good friends with other people so that extra people get those extra good friends so that the blessing spreads. If you're blessed with great offices and stuff like that, and you can bless someone else, call more people so that those people are able to unite and are able to sort of like, you know, take the next leverage and step up to entrepreneurs work. If you're blessed with your marriage, share your marriage counseling. If you're blessed with greatness and you're a model, share the secret to success to be a great model. If you're blessed with traveling, tell people about all the beautiful places that you have traveled. Places. If you're blessed with a lot of money, you know, give 10% or 1% to poor people so that those poor people can enjoy your blessing as well. If you're blessed with great jobs and opportunities that you can give people a chance help those people out so that social inequality disappears. If you're blessed with wisdom, share your wisdom. If you're blessed with intelligence, you know, help people go back to education. If you're blessed with, I don't know what, let me tell you, you are blessed, and let us learn to celebrate people so we can lift our Creator up. If you're blessed to, you know, just look after the environment, help us to look after our environment so that we don't kill and we don't destroy our rainforest. If you're blessed, I don't know with what, you know, I want you to celebrate. Let us celebrate here tonight. I hope I'm igniting your life here tonight. And if I've ignited your life here tonight, remember to ignite someone else's life and send me those comments as well. I am blessed. I thank you for watching with me tonight. And I'm going to say good night here tonight from me. So I just want to lift you up and say thank you so much. The last song of the night here tonight. And our Redeemer here tonight, He is our healer, and let Him heal our hearts. Let Him bless us as well, and let Him continue blessing our lives. And as we are gracious and, you know, when we celebrate people, whenever you get in touch with someone, remember that it's never a mistake to meet that person. Stop, I always say. And just even if it's just a 1 minute hearing of your ear, just remember, bless someone every single day and bring that smile out and bring the best of that person. That is the true meaning of blessing. Good night from me. I thank you so much in United Kingdom. I thank you so much in UK and in London, all those people who've joined me from Nigeria, all those people who've joined me from UK, as from America, all those friends of mine who've just come in today. I'm gracious for you, and I thank you for celebrating my life. Good night from me, and it's just absolutely, I'm just absolutely blessed as we finish here tonight at the mention of that name. Hey! You can hear that. Anytime, just celebrate your life. It's a good night from me tonight, here tonight. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you will bless someone here tonight. Thank you. See you later, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Until tomorrow, almost the same time. Happy Father's Day, everybody, and thank you so much. Remember to wish Happy Father's Day to every one of you, and the fathers to be as well. Thank you for being a great father. See you later. Good night. Your one and only Achain M1000 Talk Show. Achain. There is power for blessing every single person. There is anointing in your tongue as well. There is healing. Good night. Mwah. See you later. Bye-bye.